we need to remember as we do this and other visualizations that it doesn't matter if these things happened or not in our real lives. We can still create these memories no matter what. They are wired into our brains. And they make us feel safe and warm and happy. And they save in our brains as these beautiful new neurons. And as we create these neurons, our brains remember them as a real memory. Think about it this way. When I say, don't think about an orange giraffe, you're thinking about an orange giraffe, and now it's a memory. Just like we create real memories by going about our lives, we can create them right here, right now, and they are saved. So listen to this visualization. If you can, whisper it out loud. And now, this is yours. This is yours to keep. Love yourself now. Love your inner child. And picture yourself smiling throughout this whole thing and happy. And picture yourself being right here as your most wonderful self. It's yours now, and you should be so proud of yourself for doing this work. I am stepping into my inner child now. I can see myself, and as me, as a child, I'm one with myself now. I am so proud of myself right now. And I have taught myself so much already at this age. I am heating up on the stove, all by myself, this little can of soup. It is my very favorite soup. And I can feel it going into the pot as I pour it. It's flowing ever so easily. After I opened it myself with the can opener, thank you very much. After it flows from the can into the pot, I have my hand on the handle. It's a smooth stainless steel handle. I hear the click of the stovetop turning on as I turn the knob. It's a gas stove. It sounds kind of like click, 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 click. And then the blue fire lights up on the bottom and it starts heating up my favorite soup. I turn the knob to the perfect temperature. It's kind of in the middle because I want it to eventually start bubbling. And I want it to have this wonderful warm temperature. And I can even hear the fire coming out of the stove. And I have a big wooden spoon. And I'm barely tall enough to see over the stainless steel pot. So I'm on my tippy toes as I'm stirring this soup with the wooden spoon. And my whole body just feels strong. I feel so much energy all the way from my tippy toes, all through my body, up to my arms that are holding the pot and stirring the soup. And I'm just doing this gently. My mouth is watering because I can't wait to eat it. My favorite soup. I look around the kitchen as I'm doing this and I start to feel more warmth. There are curtains here that have these fresh apples on them that look so yummy and juicy on the trim. And the wallpaper border on the top, it also has apples in a different pattern, and they look just as bright and juicy and yummy. They're bright red. What is this wallpaper? Is this 70s wallpaper? I don't know. I'm just a kid. The only thing that matters is how yummy everything looks. The juicy apples, my soup. Oh, my soup. I check back at the pot as I feel even more and more warmth. And I see these tiny bubbles popping up and dissipating into the air, popping up on the sides, popping up in the middle. The bubbles on the sides are popping more, and so I stir it. I know that it's time to turn the fire down even more, and I see it getting smaller under the pot. The soup smells delicious. Oh my goodness. I keep stirring it to make sure that every single part of this soup is the same temperature. And then I turn the knob all the way back to off, and it clicks, and the knob comes out. It pops out. I take a white bowl, and on the outside of the bowl are these little divots, these grooves. They go up and down, like I can place a finger in each one. And they're all around the rim. And there are these painted pink flowers and green stems also moving up and down all around this beautiful bowl. I pick up the pot with all my might, all my strength. I'm holding the handle in my hand, and my strong arm, all the muscles are holding it right above the bowl and scraping the soup into the bowl with this wooden spoon that I have, and it is just enough soup to fill the bowl up. I just love that when something is just enough, right? It's perfect. I hear the clank of the wooden spoon as I put it down to the pot, and I hold the sides of the bowl, and I can feel how warm the soup is inside the bowl and how warm it feels on my hands. I already have a soup spoon set up on the table on top of a napkin. Well, I guess it's not really a napkin, it's a folded paper towel. That's what I use. I sit down and I feel the steam coming up from the soup. It's warming my face and it smells delicious. And I stir the soup. I stir it with a middle spoon. I put it up to my nose and I feel the steam and I can smell how delicious it smells. And I blow on it ever so lightly so that the soup stays in the spoon and cools down. I see the steam move away from me and it starts to disappear, and I know the soup is the perfect warmth for me. I put it up to the edge of my mouth, up to my lips, and I just test it. Perfect. I put the soup in my mouth, my favorite soup, and I savor it. It tastes delicious. I close my eyes. The flavor is amazing and the temperature is warm and perfect. I savor it for a moment, and then the warmth goes down my throat, into my belly. It's such a warm and comforting feeling. I continue to eat it, and I just get this warm, comforting feeling over and over and over again. I feel so lucky right now in this moment. I feel so proud of myself that I do this all by myself. I can heat up my own perfect favorite lunch. I feel so happy and so strong and so comforted, knowing that this is me. This comforted feeling, the comforted, beautiful colors. The colors are the red, juicy apples and the color of my soup. It makes me smile. The color that I see, it kind of starts swirling up above my head, down into my body, and it feels like the warm, comforting feeling of the soup. I am so lucky, and this feeling sinks even deeper into me at my core. And I take 3 deep breaths to move this wonderful, happy, comforting, lucky feeling deeper into me. My inner child is smiling. I am smiling. It's us together creating this. I love myself so dearly. And whatever feeling I'm feeling right now is right for me. The smile that I have on my face, it's my wonderful smile. I give myself a nice, warm hug, and I keep that same feeling from this beautiful memory that I have, that I will have forever. I give myself this gift. And with this gift in me, I keep on breathing my wonderful breath.